Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brett here coming at you guys with another video, and today I want to show you this Sovereign S&D gameplay. It was from a wager match. It was $2.50 and it was last map, and as you can see right now I'm doing really bad and it looks like we're gonna lose, right? But I actually ended up stepping it up and our team won it, so I was pretty happy about that. And as I said in my last video, I don't really play with these guys anymore, but this was a gameplay from a wager match that I played with them, and I think that it's pretty suitable. I know a lot of YouTubers wouldn't upload a gameplay where they start doing bad or where they're doing bad, but I'm not that type of YouTuber. You know, I really like to show things like this where it goes to show that if you're doing bad, if you just focus and don't think about the fact that you're doing bad, you can really step it up. So last night, guys, I was watching Optic Embos way before he ever joined Optic. Like, I've been watching Embos ever since Black Ops 2, and his videos used to be really cool. Like, they still are, but I feel like Embos is just trying to be like everyone else now, like all the other Optic members, how they do the face cam thing in the beginning and then show some kind of a game clip or some kind of gameplay, you know, from a league match or something like that. I wish Embos would just go back to the basic commentary thing that he used to do. So basically what Embos used to do back in the day, like 2 years ago, about a year ago, in that range, he used to upload a competitive gameplay from some kind of a match, you know, maybe an S&D tournament, something like that, and he'd do a commentary over it, and he'd just kind of talk about whatever he wanted to, and it was really entertaining. And I've been watching those videos for like the past few days. It has been really fun to watch, and I'm almost through them. I wish he'd make a few more, but I don't really see that happening. So I thought that I would kind of do something like that on my channel, as I am doing today, where I just take a competitive gameplay and I kind of do a commentary over it. And you guys can say it's copying or whatever, but it just motivated me to start posting some more videos on my channel. So today, guys, I kind of want to talk about Black Ops 2 and what they did right in competitive, what Treyarch did right with their game. And so basically everything I say in this video is stuff that I would like to see for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, if that makes any sense. Like, everything I say in this video I want to see come back in Advanced Warfare. It's kind of like a wish list, but at the same time I'm kind of talking about Black Ops 2. So the first thing that I really think we need to see is going to be the league play system from Black Ops 2. That was incredible. It was really fun. It was kind of like 8s, where you just take 8 people, randomize the teams, and throw it into some kind of a competitive game mode. It was really fun, and not to mention the fact that the reason people liked it so much is because of the ranking system. The ranking system was so fun. I remember the grind for Masters. That was great, and once you get into Masters, you play better people and stuff, and every now and then you'd run into a pro player and you try really hard. Like, that stuff was so fun, and I really think it needs to return. Also, another great feature about league play is the fact that so many competitive players that there are now, you know, like the top AMs and stuff, actually learned about competitive from Black Ops 2 league play. That was a really cool thing. I know that's what kind of got me into it. Like, I have heard of competitive before, but I never wanted to try it. I thought it was like some really nerdy thing, and I was just kind of being stereotypical, if that's the word. And so I tried league play with one of my buddies, and from there it was just the grind of Masters. It really was, and that's how I started getting into competitive. And you know, now I'm actually making some money off gaming, stuff like that, and I think it's really cool. So today, guys, next thing I want to talk about is going to be the gun variety in Black Ops 2. And like I said in the beginning of this video, I'm only talking about competitive Call of Duty. So when I say gun variety, I mean, like, if you were having a bad day with the M8A1 and your shot just wasn't connecting, whatever the case may be, you could pull out the AN94 and use that. You know, the guns were more balanced than they are in Ghost. And Call of Duty Ghost, like, there's like the Remington versus the SA805. Which one do you think is going to win? But back in Black Ops 2, you know, the M8A1 versus the AN94, it's kind of a fair gunfight. Basically whoever has the most gun skill. And then, like, in the SMG class, you know, you had the Scorpion, the MSMC, PDW before it was patched. You know, there's just a little bit more variety, and I hate the fact that I always have to use the same gun in Call of Duty Ghost. Now, the next thing that I felt like was really important is the game modes. We really need to see Hardpoint, CTF, and Search and Destroy return. I know in the beginning of Call of Duty Ghost they didn't even implement Search and Destroy, and then they realized how salty everyone was and they put it in. But come on, man, you gotta have Search and Destroy at least. And then they put in Blitz. I don't know why they replaced CTF. Like, what was the point of that? Why did you put in Blitz, you know? So CTF is definitely a very competitive game mode, along with Hardpoint and Search and Destroy. You know, they're all so competitive. But in Call of Duty Ghost, they were all just kind of crappy. You know, Blitz is too unpredictable. It's kind of more of a sneaky thing, and the domination is just kind of lame. You know, it's not very fun to watch, not very fun to play. And so we really need to see those base game modes return, the Brock competitive to its peak. And the next thing that I want to talk about is going to be the 3-lane maps. Some of you guys might know what I mean. Back in Black Ops 2, every map had 3 lanes, at least the competitive maps, and that is what really brought the game together. It was really, really nice that those maps were made like that. And in Call of Duty Ghosts is like 50 lanes. You know, that's exaggerating, obviously, but you get the point. So we really need to see maps return that aren't you know, like 10 lanes. We need 3-lane maps, and that will really help out. And also, guys, the health needs to be increased. In Call of Duty Ghost, it was ridiculous, because when you're playing, you know, connection wise, when you're playing online, when someone has really good connection, they can kill you in like 1 to 2 shots, which is just unfair. You know, it really is. It's unfair. So we need to see at least like 4 to 6 bullet kills, and I'd really enjoy that. From what I've seen so far, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is looking pretty good, and we're about to see some multiplayer gameplay here within the next couple of weeks, so I'm looking forward to it a lot. And I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, leave a like rating below, subscribe if you're new, and peace out, guys. Have a wonderful day.